Hi, my name is Adrienne Oliver and I'm with Remax Universal. As many of you know, I have my Senior Real Estate Specialist certification, which helps me figure out home options for active adults. One of my favorite age groups to work with, very knowledgeable, very wise, learn a lot from them, they learn a lot from me, but I find that they struggle. Sometimes they struggle with what to do. Right? So I go to their homes, I usually give them some tips and some reassurance. So I thought I would actually do a video so that y'all can see kind of what I say to your seniors or to anybody who is going through a major transition, right? Basically, we all have a family and we buy this home and this home is awesome and we raise all of our children here and then we start to try to transition. There's a lot of different reasons you can transition, homes, right? I recently, a couple years ago, helped my dad do this. It was an easier decision for my dad, but it was harder for my stepmother. I think sometimes we get caught in the memories of the home, all of your children bringing over their friends, etc., etc. So, significant changes sometimes are always difficult for everybody. So, moving is always tricky regardless of your age, but as we get older, we may feel forced to move. And so that's something that I feel like they struggle with because we're dealing with more than one stressful situation. Sometimes people, have to move because of health issues. Sometimes it accompanies, a death of a family member or a spouse. Or they have a change in health, or all their adult children have moved away, right? They have an empty nest issue. So change is difficult, but there's some bright sides. I like to focus on those. There's comfort in the familiar, but sometimes the familiar becomes problematic and change is required just to make your life better, right? So let's talk about some bright sides of those changes, right? Let's focus on the silver linings, on the positives of selling this major family home. The first one is fewer responsibilities. I know this was definitely the case for my dad. My dad lived on over an acre of land and it was getting hard for him to maintain. So he had to care for it or hire it done so it no longer falls on his shoulder. A smaller living space, my dad is living in a smaller living space as well, means less maintenance, less cleaning effort, stuff that you can do yourself so you can continue to remain independent. Who doesn't want to be independent? Active adults are not any different than the rest of us. They want to maintain their independence, right? So they might not be able to maintain their independence in a larger space. So the fewer responsibilities actually makes it to where you can maintain your independence longer. Number 2 is more time to call your own. So your to-do list gets significantly shorter when you move into your new location. You wanted to have more time to read, to watch movies, to travel, to make new friends or spend time with your old ones. You got it. You got it when you move to that smaller space with less maintenance, right? There's a lot of different active adult options. If you have questions about those, especially in the Houston area, I'd love to answer your questions. The third one is a clean slate. You don't know how often, or I said it's not often, that you can actually recreate yourself. So do you want to ditch your old hobbies and pick up something new, right? You have this whole chance to do something new. I had these one clients that they sold their family home in the Copperfield area and we moved into a beach house in Galveston. So they had lived in the suburbs, they had raised their children had done great, and now they got their time. They get to walk on the beach and have coffee on the beach. They never did that before. So they got to reinvent themselves. You want to dress differently, you want to do something different to your hair. Basically, a new location means a new unique opportunity to define who you are now instead of the person that other people expected you to be. So you can cut loose. Yay! So there's that. And number 4, which is the last one, is excellent excuse to jettison some stuff. So you may have to part with things that you like. I find that this is kind of one of the difficult things that I go through with my active adult clients. But you can also walk away from all of the things that you don't like. You don't have to feel guilty about tossing this gift that you never really liked. You can stop providing family storage units to your children, especially. You can keep up with what you adore and you can pitch with abandon because you just won't have room at the new place, right? I really love that whatever they got you, but I just don't have room. I'm so sorry, right? Sure, moving to a new home after so many years is very challenging. And if you take charge and call the shots about how it gets done, it's more than just a move, it's an opportunity. So don't shy away from deciding about the next chapter of your life and how it will play out. It's your story, and make it an enjoyable, personal, and colorful one. If you have any questions, let me know. My name is Adrienne Oliver. I'm with Remax Universal. Make it a great day. Bye.